Have you ever walked past an old stone wall or a cottage in the countryside and seen thick green vines climbing over every inch of it? Chances are you were looking at ivy, a plant that's more than just a pretty decoration. Ivy has been admired, feared, and used by humans for thousands of years. From ancient mythology to modern gardening, ivy is a plant with secrets, stories, and surprising science. In this video, we're going to explore the fascinating world of ivy. Where it grows, how it lives, its role in history, and why it's both loved and hated. Let's get growing. The term ivy most often refers to the genus Hedera, a group of climbing and trailing evergreen plants native to Europe, North Africa, and parts of Asia. The most well-known species is English ivy, famous for its ability to climb up trees, buildings, and fences. Ivy has small, waxy leaves that can be shaped like hearts, stars, or lobes, depending on the variety. One of the most fascinating features is how ivy climbs. Ivy produces tiny rootlets along its stems that can act like suction cups, gripping onto surfaces. These aren't true roots. They don't absorb water or nutrients. They're purely for attachment, allowing the plant to scale vertical walls like a natural rock climber. Another interesting fact about ivy is that it is evergreen, meaning it keeps its leaves all year round, even in winter when most plants go bare. This makes it an important shelter and food source for wildlife during the colder months. Ivy is a master of adaptation. It can grow in shade or sun, in poor soils, and in places where many plants would give up. In the wild, it often begins its life on the forest floor, using trees as ladders to reach the light. Once mature, it produces clusters of small greenish-yellow flowers in autumn, a season when few plants bloom. These flowers are a magnet for pollinators like bees and butterflies. Afterward, ivy produces dark, berry-like fruits that ripen in winter, providing a rare food source for birds. The birds eat the berries, and in doing so, they help to spread the seeds far and wide. However, ivy's growth can be relentless. Given enough time, it can smother other plants, shading them out or even covering buildings so completely that it hides windows and doors. Its weight can even damage old structures. Ivy has been a part of human culture for millennia. In ancient Greece and Rome, ivy was sacred to Dionysus, the god of wine and celebration. Wreaths of ivy were worn at festivals, symbolizing eternal life, joy, and even intellectual achievement. In Celtic traditions, ivy was seen as a plant of determination and survival because of its ability to cling and grow in different conditions. It often appears in Celtic knotwork art, symbolizing connection and eternity. In the language of flowers from the Victorian era, ivy represented fidelity, friendship, and affection. It was common to see ivy woven into wedding decorations as a promise of lasting love. But ivy hasn't always been welcomed. In some folklore, ivy was thought to have magical or protective properties, while in other tales it was a harbinger of bad luck, and if it grew too close to a home, it was a sign of decay or neglect. Ivy's climbing method fascinates scientists. Those tiny rootlets on its stem don't just hold the plant. They secrete a glue-like substance that helps ivy grip even smooth surfaces. This natural adhesive is so effective that researchers have studied it for inspiration in creating new eco-friendly glues. Ivy also plays an important role in the environment. On one hand, it provides shelter for birds, insects, and small mammals, and its flowers and berries feed wildlife during critical times of the year. On the other hand, it can be invasive, especially in regions where it didn't evolve naturally. In places like the Pacific Northwest of the United States or in parts of Australia, English ivy spreads rapidly and outcompetes native plants, leading to ecological imbalances. Increasingly, ivy leaves have been found to absorb pollutants from the air, making it a potential ally in improving urban air quality. Today, ivy is both a beloved garden plant and a problematic invasive species, depending on where you are. Some homeowners love its lush green look on walls and fences, while others battle it to keep it under control. In landscaping, ivy is often used as ground cover to prevent soil erosion or as a quick way to hide unsightly walls. Indoor, smaller varieties of ivy are popular in hanging baskets and as decorative houseplants. In herbal medicine, ivy leaves have been used historically to treat respiratory conditions like coughs and bronchitis, though it's important to note that raw ivy can be toxic if ingested. Modern herbal extracts are carefully processed to remove harmful components before being used in medicines. And now it's time for some fun facts about ivy. But before we do, I would like to thank you so much for watching this video. If you're enjoying this content, please consider hitting that subscribe button so you never miss an educational video. And be sure to check out my other videos like this one, all about clovers. Let me know in the comments below if you have any ivy growing in your yard. We have tons of ivy in our yard and I love it. It makes my house feel like a rustic European cottage, even though it's actually a house from the 90s in North Carolina. And now, onto some fun facts about ivy. Poison ivy is not a type of ivy, despite its name. While it often grows as a vine, it is not in the same family as true ivies. Ivy is a popular, nature-inspired name, primarily used for girls with roots in Old English. It signifies fidelity, eternity, and growth, derived from the climbing evergreen plant. Young ivy plants have lobed leaves, but as the plant matures and starts to flower, the leaves become more oval-shaped and simple. Buildings covered in ivy can actually stay cooler in summer and warmer in winter thanks to the plant's natural insulation. Ivy can climb up to 30 meters or about 100 feet high if it has the right support, like trees, walls, or cliffs. While the dark purple or black berries that ivy produces in winter are great for animals, they are toxic to humans, so do not eat them. English ivy is native to Europe and Western Asia. Everywhere else, it is technically an invasive species. While ivy can grow rapidly and climb to great heights, it is slow to mature, often taking 5 to 10 years to fully mature before it produces flowers and berries. This might explain why I have not seen any berries in my yard. I actually didn't plant the ivy in my yard. It was here when I moved in. I wonder how old it is. From ancient myths to modern science, ivy is a plant that has captured human imagination for thousands of years. It's a survivor, a climber, and a plant with a story that winds through history just as its vines wind through forests and city walls. Whether you see it as a symbol of love or eternity, a pest to be removed, or simply a beautiful part of the landscape, ivy's place in our world is undeniable. So the next time you spot ivy creeping along a fence or up a tree, take a moment to appreciate the remarkable journey of this plant. And remember, it's more than just a vine, it's a living piece of history. Thank you so much for watching this video. Parents and teachers, please click the link in the description if you're looking for educational resources that make learning fun while making prep time easy for you. And if you've enjoyed this video, you might enjoy another video of mine all about another commonly seen plant that also might be considered a weed to some and a treasure to others. I'm talking about the plant that's very popular during St. Patrick's Day, clovers. Click to watch all about it. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to get messy and make lots of mistakes today. Bye!